Hey guys, so I am back with another video. This one is not a tutorial. This one is to answer a question that I've received. It's not just once that I've been asked this. It's a reoccurring thing that kind of comes up, and the question go along the lines of, how do I feel about my skin? How does it affect my self-confidence? How do I deal with some of the negative comments that I get on YouTube? And so I'll start with the latter. The way I deal with negative comments on YouTube is I don't usually respond to them. I want to say I've probably, maybe in the last year, responded to only one comment. And that's not the meanest comment that I've had, and I'll talk about that later. But I don't usually respond to them. I just feel like, you know, you guys already know about Troll Nation online, and I just feel like people, if you have the guts to say it online, but you're not telling it to me in my face, it's not worthy, or it doesn't grant my time. I'm not going to respond to that. When people are coming at me with positivity, I so bask in that and I appreciate it. When somebody comes to me with negativity, specifically maybe calling me a monster or a beast, because people have said that, it doesn't faze me. It doesn't make me feel any more insecure than I already feel about my skin. It doesn't make me feel worse about who I am as a person, and I'll tell you why. So something unique about my personality, at least to me, or something that I really value in my personality is, like, I'm realistic. So if I have my mind made up on myself, or certain things about myself, or certain aspects about myself, there it stands, and that is my opinion of myself. So if somebody comes in with something, I'll hear you out, but if I don't agree, I don't agree. If I agree, I agree. So when people come to me about my skin and it's a negative comment, like, oh, you're ugly, I don't believe that I'm ugly. Therefore, when you're telling me something like that, it doesn't faze me. That is your opinion. You know what I mean? So you can have your opinion, and that's your right. Do I like my skin? Absolutely not. And some of the things that I think people fail to realize, people as in the ones who make negative comments, is that I don't like my skin condition. I don't like the fact that I have hyperpigmentation in every inch of my face. And not only that, I also have it on my chest. It's not as bad on my chest, but I have it on my chest as well. And so I do put foundation on my chest. I don't wear V-neck shirts or low-cut shirts. Well, I'm home, that's why, but I put this on here because now I'm coming on here. So maybe in some of my pictures, if my chest is showing, you guys will see hyperpigmentation there as well, because I also have it there. So I don't like that my skin struggles so much to have an even complexion. I've seen so many dermatologists, I've had so many doctor's appointments, I've spent a lot of money on products that haven't worked, that have been really extreme on my skin, even one that was kind of like bleaching my skin. But I kind of have a complex about black people bleaching their skin, and I won't even get into that. But so I decided that I was going to stop using that product because I don't want to bleach. I just don't want to bleach my skin. I'm just not into that. So I decided to deal with the hyperpigmentation that way. And you know, at the end of the day, I've just kind of chalked it up to, it'll go away whenever it wants to go away. It is, you know, hormonal. My mom's skin was like this. Apparently her skin was worse. But her skin cleared up at 19 when she had my sister. She said after she had my sister, which was her first child, that her skin just took a turn for something completely different. So I hope that, you know, I would like to have that same kind of luck, but I'm 30, so we'll see what happens with that. But I don't like the way that my skin is. I don't like the condition of my skin. It does not make me happy. I am personally very self-conscious. I don't like to go out without at least foundation. So I don't have time every day to put on makeup, but I do wear foundation to have at least the appearance of an even complexion. And that makes me feel a little bit better about when I approach people, because I'm not gonna lie, my skin, the hyperpigmentation, is very distracting from my face. And I feel like when I do talk to people without makeup, people notice that. They try not to whatever, but people notice that. And unfortunately, people are shallow. So there's a difference in the way that I get treated by people when I'm wearing foundation versus not. Just the way it is. Whether it's right or wrong, that's just the way it is. So things like that I happen to notice, but it still doesn't make me come home and feel bad about myself, like any worse. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't like that my skin is bad, but that does not compromise the confidence that I have in myself as a person. Now, self-esteem, confidence, I don't know if I'm confusing things, but I'm confident in myself as a person. I can stick up and stand for myself as a person. The fact that I have jacked up skin doesn't take away from my personality in any which way, shape, or form, and I'm very confident in that. I'm not ugly. So if somebody's like, oh, your skin's so messed up, you're ugly or whatever, it really doesn't resonate with me, I think, the way people want it to. Like, people say mean things because they want to hurt you, you know, and when I know that the intent behind a comment is ill-mannered, I am not interested, and that cannot even be considered. Like, I can't even process that, you know? So that's how I deal with it. But there's a difference. I don't know if I'm articulating myself correctly. There's a difference between me not liking the way my skin is and then somebody else being malicious and telling me something bad about my skin. And then there's a lot of ignorance about, you know, my comfort level with my skin, like that I'm okay with it or I'm not, but like, you know, I started, like, my skin has been like this since I was 12, so that's over half my life. When you deal with this for so long and you've tried so many different things, it gets kind of tiring to try things. It's not cool when you try products that hurt your face. I've tried some natural things, and I'll be honest with you, I didn't stick with it the way I should have. But I think 3 months is a good go. But I'm gonna try it again. I'm trying to seek naturalness for a couple of reasons. I'll get into that later. But so that is it. That's the kind of like, that's how I feel about my skin, and that's where I am today. And that's how I deal with the negative YouTube comments. You just learn to filter it out. It's not worth harboring that. It's not worth holding on to that. It's not worth letting that hurt your feelings, if you can help it. And the way I look at it too is half these people who say these crazy things online wouldn't have the nerve to say it to me in person. And if they did have the nerve to say it to me in person, I'm very well equipped in telling people off. And so that's part of my personality that you guys do not see on YouTube because it's rude. And I'm not gonna put that on here. My mom did raise me with some manners, okay? So, but that's the truth. So that's how I go about it. There was a comment that was made on one of my videos, like the one I had titled Dramatic Transformation. There was a comment there that's something along the lines of, and then you wake up next to her the following morning or something like that. And that applied a couple of things. I knew what the guy was saying. He was saying something like, well, you put on so much makeup, you look so different. The next day, the guy's gonna be like, who the heck is this? But a couple of things. I'm not a loosey-goosey, so you will not be waking up to me the next morning. There's not somebody gonna be waking up to me the next morning like that and be like, ooh, who is that? And I'm not in denial of my skin, and nor am I trying to act like somebody I'm not or present something I'm not, because when I start off my tutorials, you guys are seeing my bare face, and that is very hard for me to show. You guys are seeing my bare face, everything there is to see on my face, you guys are seeing that. And then you see what I do to cover it. The reason why I wear makeup, and when I'm talking about makeup with the exclusion of foundation, the reason why I wear lip color or eyeliner or eyeshadow is because it's fun. I genuinely enjoy that, and I like having a lot of fun with it. If you guys haven't noticed, I love bright colors, I love bright lip color. There's nothing that I won't try when it comes to color, and I enjoy that. The reason why I wear foundation is because I'm self-conscious about the quality of my skin, the condition of my skin. I'm self-conscious about that. So I wear foundation to appear to have an even complexion. I don't wear makeup, eyeshadow, eyeliner, lipstick, because I think it makes me look better. If I had an even complexion, if that is ever going to be possible, that is how I would look when I put on my foundation. So for me, when I leave the house, putting on the foundation is enough for me. I don't often go out with all this makeup. I don't. So that's how I feel about the makeup. And you know, I take the time to make videos and put them out there for anybody who feels like I do or have grown up feeling like this, because it really isn't cool, like, or fun experiencing this. You know, you look at other people, and I just happen to notice everyone who has beautiful skin, and that's a lot of people. And I'm like, wow, I really want my skin to be like that. I really want my skin to clear up. What can I do? And when you try things, you kind of lose, like, it's like a sense of hopelessness. But in the interim, I've found that foundation makes me feel a lot better about stepping outside the house and showing people my face. And so that is why I decided, you know what, I'm just gonna bare my damn face and just show it. And you know, and hopefully I can connect with people who are in similar situations as me. And even if people aren't in a similar situation, I want to be able to connect with people And I appreciate those of you who watch my video and understand why I'm doing it, understand why I put it out. It's not just that I'm a makeup enthusiast, you know, because if I am a makeup enthusiast and I just wanted to keep it that way, I can start off all my videos with foundation and you'll never see my face otherwise. You'll just see me do, you know, eyeshadow and lip or whatnot. So that's why I put my videos out there. But going back to that comment, I responded to this guy's comment because he was saying a couple of things about the deception of women and whatnot or whatever. You know, it goes both ways in society. When you're dating people, there's deception that men put forth that aren't true. There's deception that women put forth that aren't true. But I would consider you to be an extremely naive man if you think that a woman is born with mascara and bright colored lipstick, because I had some bold mascara on that day. Or not bold mascara, bold eyeliner on that day. Nobody's born like that. So I would like to give men more credit than that. As far as the deception, it goes both ways. I'm not going to complain about that right now. I don't even talk about that. But the video starts off with my bare face, so I don't understand the whole whatever. And anybody who would be dating me, YouTube would not be a secret. I have a freaking station where I live. You know what I mean? It wouldn't be a secret. They would know what my face looks like. And everyone I've dated, look, this is what I look like without makeup. You know, and that's not something that I hide too quickly. It's not easy for me to show people my face, but I do it because, look, I just want to get out of the way. If you don't like it, then it's time to go. If you like it, you're cool with it, you still love me, and I'm still an awesome person, you know what I mean? You know, let's date. So that's the way I go about it. I think it's easier that way, just to put forth, here it is, this is what it is, and just let people deal, as opposed to hide and try to lure people in and then this is not what I bargained for. So that's why I prefer to be open about it. And I think it hurts in the long run too if you're just kind of like, that's deceptive to me. So guys, I hope that I've answered your questions, or I hope that I answered those questions well. I didn't really script this or draft this or, you know, bullet point anything that I wanted to talk about as far as this, so I'm pretty sure I'm scattered all over the place, but I do hope that I'm addressing the question. If I need to come back and elaborate more on this subject matter, just let me know and I will. But I'll plan it better next time. But anyway, guys, I hope that you like this video. I hope you appreciate why I put it out there, and I do want to thank you guys for asking these questions, and I'm so sorry that it's taken me a long time to get to this because somebody asked me this in June. That's the first time I saw it and I just haven't been able to get to it. So anyway, guys, I am going to stop blabbling, but let me conclude this and finish this by saying, don't let people knock your self-esteem down. Don't let, you know, people with malicious intent, don't give them power by absorbing what they have to say and letting it then, you know, make you feel less about yourself. I don't like my skin, but god damn it, I will not let somebody put me down. You know what I mean? There's a difference there. You gotta know your self-worth. So just be strong with whatever it is. For me, it's a lot of things, but skin is my biggest insecurity. It's my skin for sure. But anything that you might be insecure in, don't let other people make you feel bad for it. You know what I mean? You have self-worth, and it's worth sticking up for. And hopefully, you know, one day I will have clear skin, and when I have clear skin, I cannot wait to leave the house without foundation. I will go, and feel good about it. You know what I mean? Like when I go out without foundation, I'm just kind of like, you know, or wear glasses or something like that. I keep my head down. I'm serious. That's how much it bothers me. So like, you know, whatever. I'm blabbling. I'm gonna stop. Guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for asking questions, and then let me know. I'll keep on posting stuff like this from time to time. All right, guys. Bye.